Guys, so today we're doing a flip through of a bullet journal that I made for my friend Kristian, and she has her own notebook making business called Flor Amarilla, and we're just gonna take a look. So first we have the key here, and Kristian had asked me to add some more flowery and summery elements. See this little birdie border that I added. I was quite proud of it, to be honest. And I do like the personalizing aspect of this project because it's a challenge. Some things that I might not have thought of to do. There's our index. I really like the cover page, how that turned out. It was a little bit of a challenge as well. That's part of the challenge. Drew a bicycle that actually kind of looks like a bicycle, so I was really excited about that. And you'll notice that it says June and or July because in our conversations we talked about this being for possibly June or July, and I thought, well, let's make sure it works for both. So yeah, I think it worked out nicely. And the quote she requested, or one of the quotes she requested that I put on this page, says, "Patience with others is love. Patience with self is hope. Patience with God is faith." And here is the, 6 months at a glance or future log. And there's both calendars for June and July in list form. And we got our flower doodles. I got some little birds. I took a stab at making some flip-flops on the top right page, and there's some popsicles, so it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. And here is the to-do list, and the quote on that page says, "Make each day your masterpiece." She had asked for on the other page to do meals to try, exchanging this for that, and things to ponder. And the quote on that page says, "She's a dreamer, a doer, a thinker. She sees possibility everywhere." And then I left the page blank, and then the next page is the trackers page. Completely blank, and so she can figure out which month she wants to use it for. And the quote at the bottom says, "I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. What I can do, I shall do, and by the grace of God, I will." Edward Everett Hale. And then here we have a dreams and interpretation spread. We move on to the weekly spreads. Now, I believe I did 5 weekly spreads here, and they're mostly the same, but I mix up the different borders, and you might be able to tell that I did some fireworks on that spread. And this one was pretty simple, but I like mixing up the different borders. I loved that one especially, and I love making little boxes. Oh, and that border too. I really love that. I haven't used that one before either. And you can see she has plenty of extra blank sheets in the back, so she can get creative as well. But I also want to show you a notebook that Kristian gave me a while back that she made. And let's take a look. I love this little notebook that Kristian made for me. She has a business called La Flor Amarilla, and I will put the link for her Instagram page in the description below. But she makes 100% recycled and biodegradable notebooks, and she will customize them for you, like she did here for me. She did a quote from, I believe it was Craig Rochelle. It says, "The external opposition will only be as loud as my internal insecurities allow them to be." Alright, so I'm going to show you what I've been using the notebook for. I've actually made it into kind of a grocery list for me, and it works pretty nicely. The system that I use for it is one that I saw in a Boho Berry video way back, and I could not find the video. So I will just put a link to her channel in the description below. But how this system works is you put those little columns on the side and assign each column a place where you go to get your groceries or whatever. Like on the side you can see Sprouts, Walmart. I put a column for other, and then I have a blank spot that I just haven't decided on because I have a hard time making decisions sometimes. But yeah, so when you have an item like honey packets and you want to get them at Sprouts, you put a dot under Sprouts, and then you know where you're going for these things, so it's easier to keep it organized. And then when I've bought it, I just highlight it. So it seems to work pretty nicely. I'll admit that I haven't been using it so much during this whole craziness, just because my husband and I have been shopping together for the most part. So we've just been using this app. I think it's called AnyList, that it links together, so we're on the same page. But once I start going back to work, you know, I might get groceries on the way home or something like that. So it'll come in handy again. You know, you just go through different seasons of planning in life. But it's a pretty cool system. So yeah, and I would check out Boho Berry too. She's amazing. I feel like at this point she kind of puts me to shame. I don't watch her regularly, but I've seen several of her videos and they're pretty good. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and please check out my friend Kristian's Instagram, Flor Amarilla.